Happy Thursday, everybody, and here we are at Math Today. We're going to be working with lesson 3.4 in our math book, which is page 109. As you'll see, that is 10 tens and 9 ones. We're going to be working with using doubles to add on. So it's going to be a really complicated process today, and I want you to stay with me. We're going to be using our whiteboards and our papers. That way you can hopefully see a really clear picture. But if it becomes too much, that's fine. Just send your teacher a message and we will help you. It's probably going to take a few days to get this, so don't feel stressed over it the first time, okay? This is a brand new procedure and it's going to take a little time to learn. All right, so doubles plus 1. So what we're going to do is use the problem, and it says there are 3 blue fish. So there's my 3 blue fish, and I have 3 red fish. Then I have 1 green fish. How many fish do I have in all? Well, they want us to use our doubles. So if you look right here, you have a doubles, 3 and 3. These are my doubles fact. I can put them together to add. And as we did yesterday, we were going to go 2, 4, 6. So my doubles really equals 6. So then I'm only adding my 1 extra. This is gone. And I have 6 plus 1. So my 6 plus 1 equals 7 from our counting on, remember? So we're taking everything we've been learning and we're going to put it all together today. Okay, Mrs. Pelletier is going to rip and you're going to flip. Now, this looks a little crazy. So we're going to come over here to our whiteboard and we're going to put this problem up here where we have space. You guys all have your own whiteboards, so go ahead and grab them and feel free to follow along with me. This is a lot going on. I want to simplify it for you. So we're going to work with our equation. And our equation is going to be 9 plus 8 equals blank. Okay? I need to know what 9 plus 8 equals, but I need to do it using a double. So the whole lesson today is to find the double. So which number is larger? 8 or 9? Perfect. 9 is my larger number, and there is going to be a number 8 already in the number 9. So I'm going to break my 9 into 2 parts. Okay? I'm going to take my 8 and 1, because 9 is really 8 plus 1, correct? So now coming back up here, we're seeing that they have broken this 9 apart to the 8 plus 1 as well. Then we're going to bring down our other 8. It's going to look a little crazy, I know. So these 2 are going to come down. So the real equation that I'm looking at looks like that. 1 plus 8 equals blank. Okay? Then my job is to put together my double. So what is my double? Is my double the 8 or the 1? Very good. My double is my 8. So 8 plus 8 is going to equal 16. Then I'm going to bring down my 1 plus. So 1 plus 16, same rules as before. 16 is my biggest number, so I'm going to 16 plus 1 makes 17. So 1 plus 16 equals 17. So when we come back up here, this would be what we filled in. We had our 16 and our 1, which would equal 17. So really, 9 plus 8 is the same as 17. Did you guys see how that worked? That was a pretty long process for one problem, don't you think? Okay, let's try this next one. Mrs. Pelletier is going to erase her whiteboard. If you're using your whiteboard along with me, you should erase yours, please. And let's write our next equation. 5 plus 6. So, right up here, I have my 5 plus 6 equals blank. Okay, looking for the number. That's the largest number. Which one has my largest number? That's going to be right here, my 6. Very good. And I can break my 6 apart into a 5 plus 1. And I want to 5 because a 5 is the number I already have in my equation. I'm not just picking the numbers because that's what I want to pick. I'm picking it because it's what's already in my equation. So then I'm going to bring this down. 5 plus 5 plus 1 is the same as blank. Okay. Looking at, and I'm putting my doubles together. Putting my doubles together. So 5 plus 5 is my double. And we all know that 5 plus 5 is the same as 10. Bringing down my plus 1. I gotta bring the whole thing down, plus and the 1, equals blank. Starting at my biggest number, which is 10, plus 1 is 11. Okay, so when we come up here, we had our 5 and our 1. We kept our 5. 5 plus 5 made our 10. We kept our plus 1. Oh, and there's a typo on here. So 5 plus 1 equals 11. So 5 plus 6 is the same as 11. I have to bring that number back up to my original equation because this is what I was asked to work on. Are you guys feeling okay? Let's look on our next page. Mrs. Pelletier is going to rip it and put it up on the whiteboard. Same as this one so we can see it. Here we go. Let's erase. Make sure you're doing me a favor and either writing down these steps or keeping this video where you can pause it. So when you have to try it on your own, you have something to refer back to. Okay, looking at my equation, my first equation is 7 plus 8. So 7 plus 8 is the same as blank. Looking as always and finding my largest number. Finding my largest number, that's my first step. My largest number is my 8. I need to split my number up. I have to split it to 7 plus something else because I already have a 7. So 7 plus 1. Bringing down the parts that I haven't used yet. I'm keeping everything just the same so that you guys can see very clearly where I'm going. Okay, so I've found my largest number and I've broke it apart. I've rewritten my equation. Now I need to find that double. My double is going to be 7 plus 7. My double means that they're the same number. So 7 plus 7 equals 14. If you don't know that, use your counters and use your dots and solve that piece. Then I'm going to bring down my plus 1 because I have not used it yet. And it's going to equal blank. So starting at 14 and carrying on. 14, 15. I just keep counting. So 14, 15. And I have to bring that back up to my original equation. So for 7 plus 8 is the same as 15. All right? I'm not going to write it up here this time. I would like you to take a minute and I would like you to write it up there. I will show you the answer in one moment. Because it looks like they've taken away a couple steps. I like doing it all the way out, so we're just not going to write it up here. This is going to help you more. Okay? And we're going to do our last one together. I'm going to go ahead and erase. What they asked you to write up here was that you should have broken apart to your 7 and your 1, and then brought down your 7 plus. And then their next step would give you your 15. Okay? Last one, my friends, that we're going to try here, and then you guys are going to try a few on your own. Yeah. Okay. So my equation is 5 plus 4. So my first equation equals blank. Step number 1 was find my largest number, yes? Okay. So which number was larger, 4 or 5? Perfect. 5 is my largest number. And I'm going to break it apart. And I have to break it apart using a 4 because I need that double. So 4 and 4 are going to be the same. And then I have a 1 left over. Okay? And this would be the same as plus. And we're going to bring down what we haven't used yet. So now we have 1 plus 4 equals blank. Okay. Step 3, put together your double. Boys and girls, what is 4 plus 4? Think about it. Use your counters and your dots. Double check your answers. You should have had 8. 4 plus 4 is the same as 8. Carrying down the part I have not used yet. My 1 plus, don't forget your plus, equals blank. So I'm going to count on 8, counting from my largest number, plus 1. So I'm going to go 8, 9. And bring it back up to my original equation. So 5 plus 4 is the same as 9. And we would fill it up top here. They asked us to break this apart into a 1 and a 4. And then I take my plus 4 and I put it down here. So 5 plus 4 is the same as 9. All right, boys and girls, you're gonna get out your math workbook page 47, lesson 3.4. As you can see, this is the method right here. We're going to be doubles plus 1. So here they've shown you the pictures to draw it out, but then they've given you 6 more that they just gave you the equation and 1 word problem. So using my video and your whiteboard, you're going to follow these steps here and you're going to complete these equations. Please finish page 47. You have 9 problems and submit it to your teacher. Have a great day.